Hello, garden lovers. Welcome to our deep dive into weeding. One of the most satisfying tasks in gardening is usually the heat of summer and the weeds are in full swing. Today we are out here with hoes talking these big stubborn weeds that dominate this time of year. I'm joined by my gardening buddy, and together we show you how to take control of your garden in this hour. We'll cover why weeding matters and the best tools and techniques for Julie and tips to keep your garden thriving. So grab a cold drink and let's get started. If you are noticed, the weeds in July aren't like the tiny honest we saw back in May. They're bigger, tougher, and can choke out your plants if you let them. That's why we're focusing on the giants today. Let's dive into why this matters and how to do it right. By Julie, weeds like pigweed, thistles, or bindweed have had time to grow deep roots and spread seeds. These big weeds compete with your plant for water, nutrients, and sunlight. Left unchecked, they can turn your garden into a jungle. Weeding now isn't just about aesthetic, it's about giving your crops and flowers the best chance of thrive. See the difference? A weed-free garden means healthier plants and better yields. Plus, removing large weeds before they seed prevent a bigger problem next year. Today we are using hose because they are perfect for taking this monster effectively. Let me show you how we do it. We both and I out here all morning and hosts are out to go. They let us slice through the soil, cut with roots, and clear large areas fast. But it's not just about hacking away. Technique matters. Let's break it down. There are many types of hoes, but we are using a classic garden hoe and stirrup hoe today. The garden hoe is great for breaking up soil and chopping big weeds, while the stirrup hoe skims just below the surface to slice roots without disturbing too much soil. We are the trick. Stand tall, keep your back straight, and let it hold to the work. Swing it like a pendulum, letting the blade cut just below the soil surface. For big weeds, aim to sever the root about an inch down. Watch this. See how we're targeting the biggest weeds in July? These are the ones causing the most trouble. Smaller weeds are less of an issue now, but if you spot them, a quick scrape with a hoe takes care of them. Hoes aren't the only way to weed. Hand pulling works for smaller patches, especially if the soil is moist. Mulching with straw or wood chips can prevent weeds from coming back. And if you are dealing with the big area, consider a pre-emergent herbicide to stop weed seeds from sprouting. Just be sure it's safe for your plants. Mulch is a game changer. Spread it 2 to 2 inches thick around your plants and in smoother weeds while keeping the soil moist. It's like a blanket for your garden. Weeding is easier when you are got a partner like we do today. It's not just faster, it's more fun. Here are some tips to make your weeding session productive, especially in the heart of July. First, weed early in the morning or late in the evening. It's cooler and the soil is often softer, making it easier to pull or cut weeds. Second, stay hydrated. July heat can be intense to keep water handy for your garden body. Third, don't just leave these big weeds lying around. They can reroot or spread seeds. Bag them up or compost them in a hot compost pile to kill the seeds. Not composting reaches temperature that destroy weed seeds, and for 130 Fahrenheit or higher. If you are not composting, take them to your local green waste facility. Finally, check your garden every few days. Big weeds grow fast in July, and catching them early saves your effort later. Look at this. After a morning of weeding with our trusty hoe, this garden is looking fantastic. By focusing on these big weeds, we given our plants room to shine, and working together made it much easier. Wedding in July is all about strategy. Target the biggest threats, use the right tools, and stay consistent. Whether you are using a hoe like us, pulling by hand, or adding much, every bit of effort pay off. To keep your garden thriving, set a weeding schedule, maybe 30 minutes every few days, and don't forget to enjoy the process. There is something too satisfying about clearing out these weeds and seeing your plants thrive. Thanks for joining us. If you are noticing, the weeds in July aren't like the tiny ones you saw back in May. They are bigger, tougher, and can hoe out your plants if you let them. That's why we're focusing on the giants today. Let's dive into why this matters and how to do it. By Julie, weeds like pigweed, thistles, or bindweed have had time to grow deep roots and spread seeds. These big weeds compete with your plants for water, nutrients, and sunlight. Left unchecked, they can turn your garden into jungle. Wedding now isn't just about aesthetic. It's about giving your crops and flowers the best chance to thrive. See the difference? A weed-free garden means healthier plants and better yields. Plus, removing large weeds before they seed prevent a bigger problem next year. Today we are using hoes because they are perfect for tackling this monster efficiently. Let me show you how we do it. We both have been out here all morning and who are out to go. They let slice through the soil, cut weeds, and clear large areas fast. But it's not just about hacking. Away technique matters. Let's break it down. There are so many types of hoe, but we are using a classic. A classic garden hoe and stirrup hoe today. The garden hoe is great for breaking. Thanks for joining us this hour of garden goodness. If you found this helpful, give us thumbs up, share your